Mar.Week 2, Math, 2nd grade, Lesson 2. Understanding multiplication. An array is a group of objects that are in rows and columns. Think of rows and columns as equal groups. And you can see here the groups have 2, right? Each group has 2. An array is objects in rows and columns. A row is left to right groups like this, and we call that horizontal. Do you guys remember when we learned about horizontal lines from the word horizon? The horizon is out there. It's where the land meets the sky. Horizontal is rows. Vertical is groups, is columns. Okay? Have you seen columns anywhere? My desk is held up by columns, right? Those are vertical. Okay, so columns are vertical. Okay. Would you get the same answer if you made 2 groups of 3 stars? Look, here's 3 groups of 2. Would you get the same answer if you made 2 groups of 3?
Yes.
Yes, good. You can write equal groups in addition sentences. So here, count how many are in each group. What do you see?
4. 3.
3. And now we're going to write underneath each group what it is. So this is 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So let's write that. 3. They did the first one for you. So you're going to write 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 again. And what does that make? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 makes 12. And since they're adding, these are add-ins, right? Each of these 3's is an add-in, and that's called a sum. Let's go to the next page. You can also add equal groups without the array. So there's no picture this time. But they want us to write 5 plus 5 plus 5. So first write your 5's in here to make equal groups. Yeah, Jude, it's a little silly, right? 5 plus 5 plus 5. And then who can tell me what it makes?
15.
Good, Caden. 5 plus 5 plus 5 makes 15. Again, they're adding, so each of those 5's is an add-in, and 15 is the sum. You can make equal groups to match the numbers in the sentence. So here they wrote the numbers for you, but what do they want you to do? Do triangles. How many?
2.
2 in each group. And what does it make?
Eight.
Good. Down here, there's one more where they want us to write a lot of numbers, and it's a little bit boring. So what would we write there?
4.
4, 4, 4, right? And then they want us to write it as an equation with pluses. So we're going to write 4's again. 4 plus 4 plus 4 more plus 4 more. Okay. And can anyone tell me what that would make? 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4.
I can help you.
You're getting close, it sounds
16.
like. 16. Were you almost there? Uh-huh. I heard you got to 12, didn't you? So you were almost there. So yes, it's 16. Now on this next one, what would you write under that? 2. Good. These are groups of 2, not 4, right? 2 plus 2 plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. Leif, JD? Anybody want to tell us what it makes?
16.
That's too much. 10.
10.
Alexis, good. That's going to make 10. And here they want you to draw. So they did the numbers and they want you to draw. And it says squares. And it's how many in each one? 3. Okay. And I think Alexis figured out how many altogether. 9. Good. And you just got there. Okay. 9.
Because 3 plus 3 goes 6. Count 3 more, 9.
Perfect. Did you hear her strategy? She said 3 plus 3 equals 6. She knew that. And then she said she counted 3 more. So she went 7, 8, 9. That's a great strategy.
It's fast.
Yep, it's fast. Okay, let's go to the next page. So you're going to flip your whole packet over like that.
That's what I did.
And
You're like, next page.
this is a number line. And they are jumping 5 each time. Look, they jumped and stopped on the 5, and then they jumped and stopped on the 10, and then on the 15, and then on the 20. So this is called skip counting. Okay, you guys know how to do it, especially for 5s. You guys all know your 5s. All right. So this little guy's saying, "That's right, dude." Very good. And this guy's saying each jump is 5. There are 4 jumps, so you have to go 5. Put a finger up. 10, 15, 20, and you stop, right? And it's 20. So a number line is any line that has little equal spaces with numbers. Now a number line doesn't always have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We were looking at number lines yesterday because we were doing rounding, and did you notice some of those went 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, do you remember? And then there was one that went 0, 10, 20, 30, remember that one? So, Kaden, don't do that. So, but these ones just go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are the easy kind, okay? And skip counting, they're telling you, look, you can do it by 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, okay? And then by 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40. So I think all of you know your 2s, your 10s, and your 5s.
I only know what 5.
Do you know your 2s? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep. And then comes 12. Then it gets harder. 14, 16, 18, 20. But at least I think most of you can get to 10. Now, it says here, you can skip count by 2s to find the total. Show 6 jumps of 2. So they did the first 2 for you. Now keep jumping. Do a little hop. And you're going to land where? On the 6. Good, Alexis. Do another hop. To the 8. Hop. To the 10. Good, Kaden. And then to the 12. Good. And stop. Because you did 6. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now they are probably wanting us to fill in some numbers too. So we did, they've got the 2 and the 4. What would be next? 6, 8,
10,
10,
10, 12.
12. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And down here it says the total is 12. Let's go to the next page. It's got a really long number line, and we get to count by tens. It says show 3 jumps of 10. Draw each jump and find the total. They already did the first jump. So you're going to go to the second jump of 10. What should you land on?
30.
No, the second one? 20. So it's going to go 10, 20, and then what?
30.
30. Good. Big jumps.
30 is enough.
What's our total?
30.
30. So see this line? 30. 3 jumps of 10 gets you to 30. Here in the middle, Trent skip counted 2 groups of 5 with this number line. He got 11. What can you tell Trent?
He got it wrong.
Did he get it right or wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong.
He's close.
He's close. He's close. What should he have got? 2 jumps of 5. Ready? 5, 10. Yeah, so he said 11. He's close. So we're going to show it. Ready? Jump to the 5. And now another jump to the 10. Sorry, Trent. So let's put he's close. What I like about the word he's is it's a contraction, and we just practiced those, didn't we? Last week we learned you can use an apostrophe to kick out some letters. This should say he is. What did we kick out? The it. It's gone. He's close. That's a nice way to say, hey buddy, you got it wrong. He was close.
There's only one way. 11 is one more.
11 is only one more, right, than 10. He was very close. Okay, skip count to find the total. Show 7 jumps of 2. And they did the first one for you.
No, this one is. Is the last one.
14 is what I got. Did you get 14?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to write 2. What's next?
4,
4.
6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Lovely, Caden.
6.
So over here, it says the total is, we're going to put 14, okay? Over there. Good job, Andrew. That looks beautiful. Good. Now down here, what's it say?
Show 2 jumps of 10.
2 jumps of 10. Way bigger jumps this time.
No, 20.
And our total this time is 20. Good. This time they don't have a bunch of boxes, so we don't have to write it all. We're just going to put that the total is 20.
Because I know what it is.
Well, yeah, but Kaden, let's let other kids have turns. I'll let you go first. Ready, girl?
5, 10, 15.
15, okay. Then it says 20. What would be next? Jude.
25.
Hey, Andrew, I said Jude. Jude, going to the bottom, it says 5, 10, and then Kaden said 15 for the first box. So 5, 10, 15, 20. What's the... Yes. Andrew, what's in the next one?
30.
Yes.
I just want to say the whole thing right now.
Alexis, the next one's done, right? 35. So what's in the next box? 40. Jude, what's in the one after that?
Nope, not that one.
See the tiny ones. Tiny ones are nice.
Miss Jenna.
40.
Leif has been creating noise. Can you tell us what's next after 40?
45.
Good. And let's let Kaden. What's the last? 50. Good.
I already had the whole thing. Me too.
Wonderful. You guys beat me.
Yes, we did. I was actually.
Now flip your whole packet over.
I beat all.
And here it's going to start actually really talking about multiplication. Multiplication is equal groups. So here there's 3 groups of what? 4. 3 groups of 4. And it says here, you can write a multiplication sentence using factors. 3 and 4 are factors. We've been calling them what? Multiplicand and multiplier. But the word for both of them is factors. It's a much shorter word, and it means both the multiplicand and the multiplier. They're called factors. And then we all know what the product is. The product is all of the stuff, right? So, when you make 3 groups of 4, the factors are 3 and 4. The product would be 12. Get it? Let's go down here. Would the product be the same if you grouped the objects another way? What if you did 4 groups of 3? Would the product be the same? Yes. Let's put yes.
Last one.
Okay, here it says, using an array can help you multiply. So here you could draw 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, and it makes 15. If you don't know your 3's, you can draw, right? Groups of 3. Do you have to do triangles? No, it could be blobs, right? It could be blobs. They made pretty little triangles. As long as it's groups of 3, it doesn't have to be perfect triangles. Jude, you're getting yourself distracted. Stay with us. Skip counting can also help you multiply, especially if you have a number line. Here they're doing 2's. 2 plus 2 plus 2 makes 6. So 3 times 2 is 6. Who can remember what the 3 and the 2 are called? Starts with
Factor.
good. Those are the factors. And 6 is the product. That's all of the stuff. Okay? Get it? Next page. You can use a grouping mat and counters to show multiplication. This one shows 5 times 2. 5 groups with 2 counters in each one. And it makes
10.
10. 5 times 2 is 10. That's pretty easy. Use a grouping mat and some counters to make 4 times 5. Okay, ready? See these spaces? We're going to put 5 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In one of those spaces. Now pick a different space and do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jude, come on. Pick another space for your third group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it said to make 4 groups. So we need to put one more group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did we do what it said?
Yes.
Uh-huh. and tell us the equation for what we did. Andrew.
20.
Sure, that's going to be the product, but I want the whole equation. Can you give us the factors?
5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5.
Well, that's correct, Andrew, but that's not a times. You said it as a plus. Can you turn it into a times?
5 times 5.
Well, is it 5 groups of 5 or is it 4 groups of 5?
5 times 4.
Okay, let's do 4 groups. 4. Jude? 4 groups, right? We made 4 groups. Put a 4. Times what? Andrew said it, 5. So those are our factors. And then Andrew did tell us what it made. He said it made 20, and that's correct. So 20 is our product over here. Okay. Down here it wants you to do 7 groups of 4. So how many are we going to put in each space?
7.
No. This time, here we did 5. Here it says we're going to make 7 groups of 4. 7 times 4. How many in each spot? 4. Good, Alexis. So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's our first one. Let's do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many have we done? 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now how many have we done? We've done 4. It says we have to do 7 though. So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we've made 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're almost done. That's 6. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alexis, what are we going to put for our factors? Something times something. Kaden?
4 times 7 times 4.
7, good. Times 4.
This one. 28.
You counted them all? It is 28. Okay. She must have counted them all.
Yes. I went ahead and counted them out.
Good. 28.
Got it right. Down here, I also know what it is.
Down here. Hey, Kaden, though, we're going to let other kids have turns. Kate wants to find the missing factor of 8 times something makes 16. How can you find the missing factor?
8 times 2.
How did you do that?
I skip counted my 8.
You did, because they're right there, huh? Good
8.
job. You went 8, 16, and then you stopped. You're right. It's 8 times 2. They are right there. So let's put a 2 in the box. Now, maybe Kate didn't have her 8s in front of her like you guys, huh? So if you didn't have them, what would you have to do? Where would you go look? Where are they? When they're not on the board, they're in your...
Composition book
Yeah! Now, for some kids, they're in your brain.
and math book.
Yeah. Some kids know their 8s, some kids don't. They're in your math book on the back cover.
No. She said it was on the position.
Some,
And math book.
some of your composition books have them and some don't, but your math book sure does. Okay,
Yeah,
older, come and join us and
I'm
turn
in the
to
middle of my
page-
placement test.
Okay, never mind. 70. This is a fun page. It's easy. Fill in the multiplication sentence and find the product. Okay, this says 2 times something is something. Well, what do you see? What are these groups of?
5,
No, Andrew, that's not 5.
2,
What's in that group?
7.
Yes. 2 times 7. And what does it make? So this group of 7 makes 7. And now let's go. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14. So 2 times 7 makes 14. Who would like to tell us about this next one? Andrew?
4, 8, 12, 16, 20.
Okay, so what are we, the product is going to be 20, but what are we going to write over here? How many groups do you see?
I see
5.
5. 5 groups times how many in each group? 5 times
4.
4. Good. And Andrew skip counted. He said he looked at the board, found the 4s, and he's like 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. He stopped at the 5th one, and it was 20. Who could try the next one? Kaden.
This one is 6 in the next one they already did 4.
6 times 4. Good. They already put the 4 there. But yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups.
6.
No, just do your 4s. 6 groups of 4. Hey, can I tell you a little secret? Kaden, look at me. Kaden, stop. If 5 groups of 4 made 20, what would 6 groups of 4 be? You just need one more group of 4. What would it be? You've got 20 plus another group of 4. What would it be? 24. Good. That's a little cheat. It's a little
Or you
cheat.
can look at the board.
Or you can look at the board, but this way's quicker because Andrew just told us what 5 groups of 4 make, so you just add one more group of 4.
You really just whispered from back there.
Okay.
The next one's 24.
It is, but that's our product. Let's get the equation, Jude. So, how many groups of what do we have to get to 24? 8 groups of what? How many in each group? 3. Good. Andrew said 3, and that's correct. And it does make 24, Jude. So the product is 24. The factors are 8 and
I was the one
3.
who counted ahead.
Yep. Figured it out.
You're done with your placement test.
And I already did
It's
it.
all you.
So let me ask you a couple quick questions before we go to the next page. Ready? On this last one, put your finger on the bigger factor. There's 2 factors. Put your finger on the bigger factor. The bigger factor. You should have your finger on the 8 because 8 and 3 are factors. Put your finger on the product. That's 24. Good. Put your finger on the smaller factor. The smaller of the 2 factors. Andrew? Good. It's the 3. Okay, good. What is my finger on? And don't tell me the number. Tell me what it's called. It's called the...
Factor.
No. This is not one of the factors. Product. Good. Now, what is my finger on?
Factor.
A factor. Good. The 8 and the 3 are factors. The 24, the big thing, that's the product. Okay, next page. This is fun because we get to draw, and I'm going to show you some cheats on this page. It says, so I do need you all to sit up, because we're going to draw 5 times 6, and I want you to draw 6 squares in each, and I'm going to show you a cheat. You guys ready? Make a rectangle. Like that.
I know what you're going to do now.
Yeah, it's a big cheat. Jude, make a rectangle. Now make a line down the middle. This is vertical, right? A vertical line down the middle. And now do 2 horizontal lines. There's 6 squares. And it's a lot quicker
I knew you were
than
going to do
drawing
that.
6 squares, trust me.
I knew you were going to do that.
Now make another rectangle and do the same thing. Vertical line and 2 horizontal.
What if you just did rectangle and then just went over and went the middle lines and then just did the 2 lines? That would be faster. Like I'm doing, just put like regular. And then just line.
So just remember you need 1 vertical line and 2 horizontal lines. That's much quicker than if you were to draw 6 squares. It's a lot quicker to do that. Now, who can tell us what it would make? You can cheat. So, hey, you gotta use your fingers. Hey, use your fingers.
6, 12, 18, 24, 30.
Stop. 5 groups of 6 is 30. Okay, so on this little line here, we're just gonna write 30. Oh no, Jude, this one up here. That's for the next problem. Put 30 up at the top, sweetie.
That's what I did too.
Oh, okay.
Copying doesn't pay off, does it?
Okay, the next one. Another cheat. We don't want to draw 9 squares, do we? We need to be so watch. This time make a square, not a rectangle. Make a square. Big. A big square. And now make 2 vertical and 2 horizontal. Look, 2 vertical, like the window in a jail, and 2 horizontal. And you have 9 squares. Yes, you do. Count them. There's 9. So much easier, huh? 2 vertical, 2 horizontal. Gives you 9. You're also learning how to draw windows, aren't you?
Yes. We all already know how to draw them.
The
windows of a jail.
You just need to think about different styles of windows, right?
And it's super easy to do basket because all you need to do is and then I like it.
Now we have to figure out what 3 9s is. Do you guys remember your 9s? I've sort of been teaching those to you. That's 9, 18, 20. Good, you did it. I stopped. Good. 27. I started and then I stopped and let you guys finish, didn't I?
I was actually
Hayden, a little too much talk, sweetie.
27.
Okay, Maya has 2 baskets of peaches. Lucky her. There are 8 peaches in each basket. How many does she have in all?
Yummy.
So it's 2 groups of 8. Look up there. 16. Good, Jude. She's got 16 peaches, that lucky girl. Peaches are one of my favorite fruits. No, not 18, Andrew. 16. Not 18. Use your eraser. Next. John bought 6 packs of erasers. There are 3 erasers in each pack. How many did he buy? Well, you don't know your 3, so I'll help you with this one. We do need to do 6 threes. Ready? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. We're going to stop when we get to the bottom of this page. So we're almost done. So sit up. This is fun, this part. We need to look for pattern. Logan found the products for some multiplication sentences. Find the missing products. 4 times 1 is 4. 8 times 1 is 8. 5 times 1 is
5.
5. Good, Andrew got it. 5. Okay, so put a 5. Nope, it's not 5 plus 1. It's 5 times 1. So think about what is one group of 5? It's 5.
You have to take away.
No, you
Take away. You take away 1.
No, you don't. Next one. 9 times 1 is 9. 3 times 1 is 3. 6 times 1 is 6. And they did that. So last of all, what pattern do you use these? What pattern do you see in these multiplication sentences? I'll start it for you, and you guys tell me. Leif, just do a repair sheet. I'm done. You guys, I'm sorry Leif was distracting. Here's what it says. What pattern do you see in these multiplication sentences? What do you see as a pattern? From in
I
there?
know
Yeah, Kaden?
it equals what the first number is.
Okay, so any number, any number, because she said all of them. She would write any number. That's a short way to write number. Do you guys know that?
Yes, I know.
Times 1 times 1.
I don't know how to spell any of these.
Any number times 1 equals,
Can't see anything.
and you said it equals itself?
The first number.
Yeah, equals itself. So if we start with a 9, 9 times 1 is 9, right? So any number times 1 equals itself. So Jude times 1 is Jude. And Miss Jana times 1 is Miss Jana. Anything times 1 is itself.
Alexis times
1 is Alexis.
Caden times 1 is Alexis. Laura times 1 is
And that's good, right? It'd be really weird if there was like 20,000 Miss Cammies.
There'd be so many old farts in the world.
There'd be too many old farts in the world. Way too many.
Ah,
Yeah,
how about
but then you
one
call yourself